What's up, y'all? Hold up. Let me take this off. This was just for the thumbnail. So, you read the title. You know what you clicked on. If you're new here, go ahead and like and subscribe because it's free. And if you're already a subscriber, what's up? But yeah, today I want to talk about warehouse working, my experience, I'm not going to name the company. I was just thinking today about the warehouse that I used to work at. I'm not going to name the company. I'm not going to name how much I got paid, but I got paid a pretty penny. It was a little bit over $20, so a little pretty penny, and I don't really want to name the company, but it was a warehouse, and I worked there for 3 years straight. 3 years, and when I first started, I was like, oh man, I'm getting banked, I'm making money, So first you pick product, you're in the warehouse, and pretty much all warehouses are kind of built the same. You pick product, you get a headset you wear, you got a little wrist wrap that you scan the product, grab the stuff, put it on the pallet. Scan the stuff, put it on the pallet, the headset tells you what to pick next. You ride around and around and around and around and around in a circle, in a big warehouse, and you're just picking all day, all day, all day. Sometimes up to 16 hours, that's what you max out at. And one time it was like 16 hours, 6 days a week, a lot of the times it was like that, and I feel like, when I first started, I was like, yeah, I'm getting money, I really like this job. Yes. After about 6 months, I was over it. I was done, but I was like, the money was so good. I was seeing like over $1,000 paychecks, the most I ever made at a job before, and I was excited, but as time went on, it just became repetitive. It's the same thing. You go in there every single day, You're constantly bending over, picking up cases, throwing them on the pallet. Then you got managers. You got like 6 different managers walking around, staring at you all times of the day. All in your face, like you can't even have a conversation. Like a simple conversation. If the managers see you, they hey, get back to work, get back to work, get back to work. It's really like that in the warehouse. Like I met some cool people in there, some people I hung out with, but the micromanaging and the repetitiveness of it, and then the long hours. Like I'm a hard worker. I don't mind working long hours, but every single day 16-hour shifts. And you're doing the same thing. You don't even got, you're making good money, but you don't even got time to spend that money. All you got time to do is come home, eat and sleep, come home, eat and sleep for a couple hours. Maybe you're getting like 3-4 hours of sleep, and then you go right back to it. They treat you like shit in there. They treat you basically like a robot. They just want you to work, pick cases, pick cases. I was a picker, I was a loader or whatever you call it. And they just want you to keep going. And then if you go like the fastest, they'll shout you out. Like we have our little daily meetings. They'll shout you out like, hey, good job. You did a good job. If everybody can be like him, at the end of the month, we'll throw a pizza party. We'll order you pizzas. I'm like, bro, I'm a grown-ass man. I can buy my own pizza. I don't need... And then the other perk, they put out cupcakes every month, on the first. And you know what? I feel like a lot of people in there, like I see the people that have been there like 20 years, 15 years, a long period of time, they're always pissed off. They're always walking in there with a mad face. Their bodies look like shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they just gave up on themselves, Their fat big ass bellies. They're pissed off at the world, always cranky, and because they spent most of their life, they just gave up on their dreams, whatever their dreams might have been, and just wasted their whole life in that warehouse doing the same thing, repetitive thing over and over again. And it started getting to my head. Like I was like, I would look at those dudes, no disrespect to them, but you could see it in their eyes. Like I look at those dudes and be like, I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be me. And I ended up, I was so scared to leave the money, because the money was so good. It would kill me every day to go in there. Like I would dread waking up and going there every day, I would dread it so much. I hated it so much. It's taxing on your body. It's taxing on your mental health. You're just a robot to them. Like I said, you're a robot. They want you to just keep picking. You get 2 15-minute breaks and a lunch. 15 minutes flat, you know, out of those 16-hour shifts. You know, 15 minutes. You could take overtime breaks, but a lot of people don't take the overtime breaks, because if you take the overtime breaks, then you got to stay longer than 16 hours. You got to stay later, and depending on how late we get done, then, you know, and nobody wants to be there longer than they have to, you know. That's the only thing about it, is it's good money. And I feel like how a lot of people in there got trapped into staying there is they look at their money as like, oh, I'm rich. A lot of people there, like if you look at the parking lot, all brand new cars. A lot of people are buying new cars to impress people that they don't even like, you know. You're like, a lot of people are just trying to, you know, show off for people that like they don't even care about. Like, I, on the other hand, live very cheap. I live what is it, like a minimalist lifestyle, you know. So I'm gonna be honest, like I blew a lot of my money on bull, but I actually saved some change, you know. I didn't go buy a new car. I still got the same car from when I started, you know. Did some upgrades to it, but you know, I didn't go buy a new car, get into an expensive lease, and that's where a lot of people failed. Like, they buy a brand new car, they buy a big ass house, and now you're stuck paying for that house and that car, and you can't get out of this job that you hate, you know. And I used to go in every single day and just be like, man, I used to try to plot. Like, I used to talk to my friend, man, and I used to tell him how I feel. Like, man, I gotta get out of here. This place is like, I was stressed out. Like, I thought working at I worked at a car wash before, and that was way worse, but we'll save that for another video. And the managers, they're assholes, you know. They're assholes. They don't care about you. You're hurt, you're sick, or anything. They don't care. They want you to get back to work, you know. That's just my take on warehouse work. I will never work another warehouse job in my life. And after 3 years, the reason why I stayed is because I was scared to give up the money, you know. I thought there was nothing better out there that I could make that type of money. But, you know, I just left one day. I found something else, and I left. My mental health and my physical body, you know, is way more better than treated like a robot, you know. I'm a human being, and they treat you. I even said that to one of my bosses one time, because he was yelling at me. Like, I'm not a robot, man. You can't, you know. If warehouse work is your thing, hey, do your thing. It's not my thing, and I will never go back to a warehouse. That's just the video today. I just want to get a little rant, you know. Go ahead and subscribe if you watch my videos, man, because a lot of y'all watch my videos and don't subscribe, and I want to help this channel grow. I know it's all over the place if you look through my videos, but everybody needs a little variety in their place. Yeah. Peace.